guys, this is Hassan from HTFX, and let's talk about Euro Swiss franc. Now, on the 4-hour chart, this price action here did something like a ending diagonal or a terminal move or a triangle, whatever you want to say. It's been going on for so long, and then price did break it up and make this actually fairly powerful move to the upside. Now, the first thing first, you have to know that this is either wave E or wave 5 or something like this as a terminal 5, of course. And this move actually, this is our main degree. And on the one bigger degree, this actually a move and it's something that we are not aware of yet. Okay, so it means that we have to put something here on this upside, one up degree. Now it means that whatever we are going from here and here, whatever we did go actually, now I have to know, is this the way to put it? Is this where it ended, or it is somewhere here, or whatever? Okay, this is what we are trying to figure out at the moment. So this is how you should start. Now, in order for me to find this orange degree, the one bigger degree, what I need is actually one lower degree, which is our main degree, and what we said, it's in yellow. So let's try to identify what kind of move we had here, okay? So what it looks to me like, this is not an impulsive move, okay? So if it's not an impulsive move, then there is no point for me to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Instead, I will I will label it with letters, which means that I am looking for a corrective move, okay? Now, this move does look like some type of zigzag family move, okay? So I will think something like this, maybe wave A here, wave B here, and a wave C here for the first correction. So A, B, C. Now this move is a zigzag. Why it's a zigzag? Well, simple, and you should always do it. I know if you've been watching my videos, maybe it will get boring a little bit, but it is a discipline that will help you, okay, in these situations. Now look, where did this move end? Let's say somewhere here. When did this move end? In here. Now what is the retracement level for wave B? Okay, that's what matters for me. And as you can see, it's somewhere around 50, okay? It's a little bit higher than this, but it's the most important for me is actually it's lower than 618. It means it's smaller than 618. It means that because the B wave didn't reach 618, it means that this move is a zigzag. Good. Well, if it is a zigzag, what it means is also I need to know if actually this move is here or this ABC actually ends something in this degree, or is this a complex correction that will still going up? Okay, it will still go. So what I need to do for this is I take my trend line tool and I do a 0 to B trend line. As you can see, the price doesn't come back in the due time to here. What was the due time? Well, the due time is actually how much the C wave is actually taking to form. So 3 candles. If it did, because it's so small, it's pretty hard to take. So, but you get the idea. Okay, 3 candles. Did it come back to 0 to B trend line, broke it, and then came all the way back to the B line? No, it didn't. So what it means is we cannot put this wave here, but we will put it on the right side for now. Okay. Now, after this, what we need? Well, we need an X wave. It does look like our X wave actually ended here. Okay. I don't even have to count this because this move has already been taking place. Okay. So it's pointless for me to take it. So A, B, C, X. Now what else do I need? Well, I need another A wave. Okay, the same deal. Where did this A wave started? Here. how much did this retracement came? What do? I'll take my horizontal ray again. This is the end of X wave. For me, maybe it ended here, doesn't matter so much at this moment. Okay, and I will show you why I put the X wave here. Okay, now I take another fib. Where is 618? Here. Where did market end? Here. Okay, good. Now, what I'm trying to understand is this. In a zigzag, like here, look, you can see 1, 2, 3 candles. How much did this one cost? 1, 2. Okay, it's close enough. Now here, how much is this wave A time-wise did? How much this C wave? It's close enough. This is why I put X wave here, because if the X wave here, the time doesn't match. It means that the X wave didn't end here, but here it ended here. Okay. Also, now, if we have a C wave here that is ended here, it means that this is a complex correction. Now, can I put it here or should I still wait? Well, there's another tip for you guys. Look at the first X wave. You have A, B, C, and X wave that fixes it. Yes, retraces it. Now, what you need to do is to measure how much this X wave retraced. For that, I take my this tool trend line, not this horizontal line. Look, where is this started? Here. Where it ended here. Actually, let me change the color for you so you will not miss what I'm saying. So I will take yellow, and I will take this yellow as well. Now look, my first zigzag started from here and ended on the C wave through. And look at this retracement of this X wave. Let's take our fib to our third fib from the start to the end. Now this retracement may be like 5% or something. Doesn't matter. 0.05 actually. So, but it's a retracement. Now it means that because it is less than 618, actually let's get rid of these other fibs too so that your mind doesn't confuse. Now it means that because it is less than 618, it is a correction with a small X wave, okay? So we have a zigzag and an X wave, which is a small X wave, okay? Small one. And then we have another zigzag. Now, let's write it down for it. This is what we have so far. Now, if we look at this retracement back, now the first and the second, what's important? Now look at the second correction. The second correction starts from this pink and ends where this ends. Okay. Let's see what about if this, maybe you may think to yourself, maybe this is another X wave too. Okay. And then this correction that this wave still continues. Well, I am explaining to you why it cannot. Because look, now you have to take the second fib tool as well, and look at where this X wave comes. It's more. It goes something like 1.236 or something. Well, look, it's not possible to have in a one correction one small X wave and one big X wave. If you have one small one, the second one has to be small. If you have one big one, the second one has to be big as well. Okay, so it means that whatever we had, it actually ended here. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Now, after we clear this out, let's actually look for. Now, we didn't know what this is, this in a bigger degree. We didn't have any idea. But what we know here is that this is a corrective wave. It means that now, even though this is question marks for us, we can actually make it a little bit interesting. Now, this can be a wave A of a flat. Now, because we know that it's a corrective wave. It can be also a wave B of a flat. It can be a wave B of a zigzag. Can be a second wave, can be a fourth wave, can be an X wave. It can be any A, B, C, D, E triangle, or it can be in a terminal mode. So I will do like wave terminal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So even though I didn't know this degree, now because that I know that this is a corrective wave, I eliminated some waves. Look, let me write it down, the waves that we already eliminated. So I will write it with red here so that you will understand that we eliminated this. What did we eliminate? Wave 1 of a classical impulsive move. It's not possible. Wave 1, it's not possible. Wave 3 is not possible. Wave 5 is not possible. Wave C of a flat, not possible. Wave A of a zigzag, not possible. Wave C of a zigzag, not possible. So by identifying the kind of a move that you have, you actually can make this happen for you guys. Okay? Now, let's do like this too, so that even though I said it, maybe you can confuse. Okay, now that we have actually cleared this, let's try to look at what this corrective move means for us. Well, if this move is a flat, but we have the easiest thing to do is this. You take a fib level from the start of this correction to the end, and you need 618. Why? Because if it's a flat, it has to come to 618. Now look, if it's a flat, it's done it. But just because it's touched 618, it doesn't mean that actually, for example, whatever this is, let's say this is wave A of a flat, okay? So let's say this is wave A of a flat. As an example, this, not correct question mark, but wave A of a flat. It doesn't mean that this is the wave B of a flat. Maybe we are still in wave B of a flat, okay? So just because it did touch 618, we don't immediately assume that this is the wave B and let's go for wave C, okay? Maybe this B wave will be a strong one. It will come all the way back, okay? Don't forget this. Now, I usually think in these situations that maybe what we look for is something in those natures, okay? Like it can be a flat, because why? Now, we don't know what actually ended here. True? Now, this come all the way back. Now, this move, I don't immediately assume that it is, for example, a triangle, an A, B, C, D, E. Now, why? Because look at this move. It's been going down for so long. Okay, so it cannot be a second wave. Actually, look, if you actually look at closer, if you look at this move in, for example, one bigger degree, now you can see that this move cannot be a second wave. Why? Because if it's a wave 1 here, then what is this one? Okay, so when you look at like this, how this move actually is been going down, it is a chance that this can be an X wave, for example, the bigger degree. That is more likely scenario than something like second wave, fourth wave. Okay, so what you need to do is actually always try to find this, try to get the most possible scenario. Okay, so if you're in a X wave, let's say in an X wave, then it means that we have a wave A here, but still now A, B, C. this, then it means that we need one more degree. Okay, so even if we have, for example, a x here, okay, maybe we are only in the part of x wave and we need a wave that is between this orange one and the yellow one. So this is a possibility too. Now this, maybe we are only in the wave A. What is this wave A? Well, this wave A and this wave B and wave C and whatever it is will give us the X wave, and maybe we didn't put this X wave here, but still it can be here. Okay, so don't forget this possibility never. Maybe there is always a chance that you're missing 1 degree between the degrees. It can be even one smaller, it can be one higher. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to topic. Now it does look to me like without the X wave here, we had some type of a zigzag, because not the retracements are not going more than 618. Okay, so it looks like we have something like maybe an ABC here, and because the market didn't come just like we did before, look, it take this time, put it on the right side. As you can see, it didn't come. It does look like we are in an XY, another XY. Okay, this is what it looks like to me. Now maybe the X wave is not done here, it can be done here. Now the moment I am sure that this X wave is done, we will need to go for another leg lower. So wave A, okay? This, after this X wave, this is what you need. Now for now, we need more time to understand what this is, okay? Whenever it will be done. Now, for example, if we go to 1 hour chart and make it like a little bit like this, it looks like the market is making this nice low, and now it's tracing it, and it does look like maybe in 30 minutes something like a head and shoulder, of course, forming here. Okay, it does look like a head and shoulder pattern forming here, which is something tradable. Look, wave C should be somewhere here, and you can of course trade this formation too, but I wouldn't do it. But these kind of small formations give you the idea for the overall picture, which is what we are looking for. Now maybe I think it's something like this. If it does here and makes a new low, it means that our X wave has done something here, and we are now trading wave A. Now when this move make our wave A, if it X ended here and make the wave A, it means that after this we need a wave B. Then we need a wave C, we need a wave D, and we need a wave E. For what? Well, for either some part of this move, or for example, if it's this X wave somewhere here, when that is a wave A, and then like this, how I said here, like now it means that maybe this will be a wave B that will be ended here, and then we will go for wave C. And if that is a simple correction, we will have a wave X, but again after this one leg lower down. Okay, so in fairness, you always have to play with the scenarios. Okay, look, I'm writing down here all the possibilities: A of a flat, B of a flat, B of a zigzag. So if you think that you're in a second wave for this scenario, it means that this move should have been an impulsive move. This move doesn't look impulsive. It means that you can eliminate second wave. So does Well, the fourth wave is a little bit different, because fifth wave doesn't have to be classical impulsive move. It's a terminal, then you may think this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay? So this is, you take all the possibilities and you make a scenario out of it. This is how you can be successful trading Elliott waves. You cannot just have one scenario and say, okay, this is it. Because look, these are all possibilities. So how can I come here and just say to you, okay, this is one possibility, let's go? It's not like, it doesn't work like this. If you think like this, you will be unsuccessful. Thank you, guys.